want to turn the more this one too.
Well,
One hour, brother. You want to Isaiah? You want to get Isaiah 53 and 5 on that?
Isaiah 53 and 5.
This is to be a die with honor. Yeah, we might get touched though, you know, but at least die with honor though, you know.
Isaiah 53 and 10, right?
5. 53 and 5.
53 and 5. Let me find out that.
Yours gone?
You didn't even put the, you think it'll reach if we put it up there? No, that's fine right here. There we go.
So, Shalom.
Shalom.
The real Hebrew Israelites that come in week in, week out to prophesy his downfall, this wicked ass country called America, to teach your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you guys are God's chosen people that the Bible speaks of. But first and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the Akim out there that are pushing the truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So I'm the brother Markov.
I'm brother Kawak.
I'm the brother Amor.
And today we want to speak about to die with honor though. That in this ministry we could get touched though. You know, last week we spoke a little bit about the LA brother that got stabbed up though. And the thing about it though is like it's nothing new under the sun though, because our own what you want to say, the forefathers, which we are forefathers, they got touched though. You know, things happen to them too. You know. And that's part of the territory that comes with this ministry, because we just never know. We pray that we don't, you know, but the thing is though, we know it comes with the territory though, you know. And I was telling his brother last week though, man, if we die though, at least we didn't die like a no good gangbanger or on the street and shit, you know. At least we died with some with integrity for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know. And that's the thing about it though, man. So, like I said, Lord will, you know, the Akim and none of us get touched though, you know. That, you know, the chariots come and they get beaten up though. That's all we, because it says in the scriptures though that some were not going to get touched though, you know. Some are just going to get beamed up though, you know. The missiles are going to come, and then the chariots though, hopefully beam those up though, you know. But it tells you in the scriptures too that those that died in Mashiach though, those gonna be the first one beamed up though, you know. So that's the thing about it though, man. So their works, it follows them, you know. The works follows them, and that's the thing about it though, that you know, we are in some dangerous times though, because you see everything that's going on right now. Motherfuckers getting killed, you know, shit, like, you know what's going on with the country,
Racism.
yeah, it's there though, you know. And then us being the Israelites though, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, that's more shit on us though, man.
One of the first targets.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like it's the tribe of Judah always gets targeted though, man. They always get targeted though, man. You know?
That's what it is.
If you want to get
It's Isaiah 53 and 5. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
And that's talking about Yahushua, because he went through all that, man. He went through all that though. So therefore, who are we? And the scriptures never says that it's gonna be an easy walk though. You know, it's gonna be a hard walk though. You know, and Yahushua literally died for Israel, but first and foremost the elect though, man. So he went through all that though. So therefore, it you know, it has to happen though. So it tells you in the scripture, like I said though, the walk though, it's not gonna be an easy walk though. So like I said, it comes with the territory though, man. So you can't be just thinking that, you know, it's a walk. We're at a park right now. It's like a walk in the park though, man. it's gonna be hard though, man. Because even like I said though, like in the scriptures, it talks about this great man that got touched, man. It did something to him though, you know.
And even the walk in the park is not a good thing, because people here at this park walk around and they get robbed and they get fucked up, they get stabbed, wrong place at the wrong time.
That literally happened in this park, right?
Yeah.
You see, you know. So hopefully, you know, we're accepted from the dangers, though. You know, hopefully we're accepted from the dangers and things like that, because, like I said, it comes though, and pretty soon, you know, we're gonna get slandered though, man. Us, you know, they're gonna be like those Israelites though. We're gonna get slandered, man. They're gonna have people go up against us though, man. And that's what these devils are gonna be doing, man. And are doing, man. When you hear about Israelites though, you already hear like foul stuff though, man. Shit, before I even came with the truth though, one woman knew about the Israelites though. They're like, she told me though, she's like, oh, this guys that were she didn't know how to call them though, but she's like the garments and things like that. I heard this and that about them though. And you know what I'm saying though? So it's out there though, but just people don't understand though, you know? So that's the thing about it though, man. So we know what we go up against though. If when you guys can get 2 Corinthians 4:17, you get at James 1:12. Oh, this is a beautiful one right here. Yeah, 2 Corinthians 4:17.
Wait for him?
You can get that, James.
James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
Exactly. So the temptations can come many though, man. And it's gonna come to that the temptation, which is the MOTV. That's gonna be the one, hey, you with the beast or you're with your how much outside.
And people don't expect it. It's gonna come. Like I was just glancing through the articles before camp, and they're still enforcing those penalties on truck drivers that don't speak English.
Yeah, they're still pushing that. Yeah.
So 2 things are gonna happen. One, that's racism, loud and clear. So you're gonna get a divided America, and then 2, they're not gonna have any truck drivers to deliver the food to the grocery store. And that's gonna create a famine, and the food's gonna stay back and get spoiled.
It's gonna get wrong. Yeah, it's gonna get spoiled. So, which is gonna create more famine. So imagine that. Well, I'm not imagining. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, imagine it. Do imagine it. Man, think about it every day.
Well, I think about like when day when, you know, there's gonna be so many like empty shelves though. It's just gonna be like, damn, you know.
I got a picture.
Yeah,
James 1:13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh, for Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man.
Okay. So if you're the elect though, you're not gonna get tempted though, you know. But it goes to show that you're gonna have to get tried though, man. Because if you know that MOTB, you know, what it tells you though, man, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. So imagine though, hey, you can't buy this food right here. Where's your the MOTB? You can't scan this though. So imagine though, man, what the hell are you gonna do? You know? And you know, there's gonna be people that are gonna be up against that though. But the thing is though, it's like not all of them. People are gonna fold to the MOTB though, you know? Because it always goes back to, oh, I got kids though, I got a house, I got a wife, I got this and that. But that goes into, you know, temptation.
But we are also in the time where people are going to take the chip because they're in a medical condition.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that. They're fucking sick. Brothers like Maracap, they drive around motherfuckers that are sick complaining all the damn time.
Yeah.
They ain't fucking happy. Those are the first ones I want to take.
Oh, yeah.
First ones. Because you're sick already.
Yep.
And you're not even going to care about the food. You just want the medicine.
Yep.
Who the hell wants to be sick all the time?
Trust me, they sick all the time though.
And I heard, and remember you told me, one of them even said, I wish I was dead.
Yep. Because, you know, and it's the truth because I don't know if it's the same one I told you though that he did die, but he came back though.
They're almost dead anyway.
That's right.
They're at the door.
So that's why they don't care.
But brother, I'm gonna give you 25 more years. Take this chip, man. You know, give you 25 more years, guaranteed. But I don't want to suffer. Oh, you won't suffer
That's what you know.
because it has medicine. Really? And you don't even have to go to the doctor anymore. Oh man, you can go ahead and have fun. If you haven't had fun these past whatever 20 years because you've been sick.
In the episode Black Mirror, they give you an option. I think you could copy your mind to a chip or something like that. Your
Consciousness,
like a memory or something?
Your consciousness.
Copy your consciousness on the chip, and then transfer that chip to a new body, and you can keep living.
There's
Oh,
many
no
ways.
shit.
There's many ways the devil's gonna get you.
Yeah.
And you'll never die, you know.
And there's a song called Hell's Bells, and they have a saying in it: Satan's coming, Satan's gonna get you. Oh, he's gonna get you. And when he comes for you, he's gonna get you.
He's gonna get you. Yeah, yeah. And that's through that MOTV though, right? Chip and everything though. Yeah, it's coming closer and closer. I see articles of that, you know? It's just coming closer and closer.
And also the immigrants, they have to get mandatory chips now.
Oh yeah?
Well, they're going to.
Either get out or stay
You
your ass
could be
here.
a citizen, just be one of the first ones to get this chip.
And I believe that's why, yeah, because it starts with the, how you said, bro, it starts with the medical, it starts with the you know, the immigrants. They're gonna be the guinea pigs though first to start out with that.
Look at what Mr. Musk is doing. He's going to patients that are they can't function from the neck down, and he's offering opportunities that they wouldn't be able to do unless they had a chip.
Okay.
You want to play video games online with your friends? Oh, but you can do it without your hands. Just fucking put the chip in, and then you'll be in.
Well, it's like
society.
that VR, right? Like that VR.
They had on Black Mirror too. You just put it on your temple, the little thing on your temple, and you're fighting like Street Fighter.
Yeah, but who's that most appealing to? The people that can't do that. Can't move my hand. You know, you're really sick. You want to get up off of this wheelchair?
And that's the thing with, you know, like, they don't fight though back, man. They don't fight back though. Because, you know, like the brother said, it's true, because they're in pain though. So they just give me this or give me that. And a lot of them, you know, there's Issachar, they'll rather be in Mexico than over here. But because the fact that, they got to pay for that, they're here because, you know.
Makes perfect sense.
You know, so Esau knows how to get them though, you know. But the thing is though is, it's nothing but business though, because if they miss though, if they don't go that day though, they don't get paid though. They get paid. It's like school. Like they get paid for a
every
student
to be there.
Same shit over there at the clinic. For every person that goes, they say, oh, you're supposed to come though because this is part of your health though, and if you miss, you could get really sick though. In parts though, it's true though, but at the same time, they really just want that
money.
How do you think with the job that I do? How do you think
It's finance.
How? You know?
Medicine.
Yeah. They call though. Oh, can Medi-Cal cover this though? Oh yeah, they can cover it. Sure, yeah. Because they want their ass in that chair, so they can make that bucks though. And it's funny how the majority of them though is Issachar. All of them are Issachar, bro. All of them though. And like I was telling the story though, that they went one time though, and they said that no, your liver is like 50% though. Why the hell they're sending you over here to the clinic though? Fucking Esau, man. Just, you know, the livers could be all good though. You know what? Just let him go. You know, just try to get that payout, man.
There's a lot of shit he's doing.
Yeah. And that guy, he was mad though. He was like, what the hell? So I still got my shit still functions like 50%. How is it that you got to go to the clinic though, man? Your shit's still functional. 15%, 15 or 10, yes, understandable. Couple with the clinic, but
They're good at 50.
Yeah. So, you know, dude was he was pissed off though, man. He's like, what these fucking devils, man? And he knew it was Esau. He knew it was Esau.
And the doctors, they don't want you taking herbs. You know, they don't tell you about herbs. You know,
They're foul.
because they know that taking herbs will heal you.
They
Yeah.
won't treat you. It will you.
When my arm was fucked up, I went to the doctor. They gave me the shot, and then they said that you have to get a colonoscopy. And what's that? And I was like, what's that? Well, they're gonna have to check your ass. Fucking crazy, motherfucker.
How the fuck does that leave me?
Oh shit. Who do you think I am? You know, Alazar? I'm not Alazar.
He would have done it for free.
You know, can I bring you a peg?
You bring a peg with that.
You know, that's crazy. And then the worst thing they do is they take your blood. They take your blood and they take a lot, and then they test it to see if you're a good donor, and then they'll try to convince you to be a fucking donor.
Stupid, man.
You want to save other people's lives, but you're fucking dying? Hey, that's real fucking shit. Real scary shit.
Yeah. That's why they don't mind. They want Jake to kill each other off the streets though, so they take out their organs though, man.
And I was just thinking that too.
Yeah, you know they want Jake to be, because you know they put that what's that body fluid though, so kind of like
Embalming fluid?
yeah, so that
Yep.
puffs them up though.
Yep.
They take all that, they puff them up for like a bit though, and then it's enough for them just to like for the funeral and or for the wake though and everything though. But once like a couple days, I think a week or something though, once time goes by, they just But who's gonna see that? They're already in the ground.
And remember, if they want your organs, these people are so stupid. They'll just ask for your organs. On your license, there's a circle that says organ donor. Do you want to be an organ donor in case you fucking die in a car accident?
Man, what kind of question is that, huh? Well, that's
Let me
Esau.
think about it. No, but your organs are gonna go to waste.
Might as well put them for something, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I seen that shit, I thought it is ridiculous. You know, I was like, oh man, like this, my, like the audacity though, you know,
That's fucking crazy.
the audacity though, you know.
Why would you ask me for my organs?
Or you could have someone live for someone else, but that's not up to the other someone else. And then another story I heard is that they got a liver, right? They got a liver transplant though, and they didn't even live for like a month. They died. You know?
Your body has to adapt to all that.
Yeah, and it's like someone else's liver too. It's not. It's not gonna
playing
be
with you.
Yeah.
It's fucking playing with us.
And a lot of them though have a lot of false hope like that, man. That they're gonna get that liver transplant though. They're on the list though, but
God, man, that's fucking worse. When somebody needs a body part, that's all they talk about. I'm on the list for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they call me. Oh, I hope somebody dies and I move up.
oh, like we were talking about the chip, right? Oh, if you get this chip, you're gonna be now in the 50s now.
Gee, but I'm 80 right now. That would be great.
Right. So it's just things like that, man. It's just how Esau works, though, man.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking scary.
But that's what I'm saying. People don't fight, man. Like people don't fight. That's why that's called you don't gotta die with honor. I'm saying like there's something if you go for the herbs though, man. Go for the herbs first before you look to Esau for to get some help though, because Esau just gonna give you shit to treat you, but not to heal you. And that's what I'm saying though. So first of all, pray and fast though, of course to Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, and then go the herbs though, man. Do the herbs though because you never know, man.
Best thing for it.
Yeah. And if not though, like I said, you're gonna be on that list though. You're gonna have your hope on that list though. And then what? By the time you make it to 10, you're probably already dead.
And I have a book that it's a herbal medicine remedies. I have a couple of them. And you know that the library was gonna throw them away because some doctors got together and said, you gotta ban these books.
Yeah. In the 1930s, I believe. Like it was like back in the 1930s, though, they had the herbs though, but I believe it was like the Rothschild that took that out and made it into a business.
Yeah, a pharmaceutical company was like, no, fuck that, we can't have this motherfucker fixing himself. Well, that's how we did it.
How do you think we live though?
And that's embarrassing for Ishikar because that's how we do it. Like I tell my mom, I'm sick like this. She'd be like, okay, go give me some of that plant over there. And then she boil it and then put it on you and then you feel better.
Yeah.
It's plants because you have those minerals inside of you that your body's just not at ease anymore. Dizzy, right?
Yeah, I could hear my woman's grandma, because I had a back pain though. And then she's like, oh, I got something for him though, you know? She had to put some marijuana and some rubbing alcohol mixed together with some thing. Man, that shit fucking worked. I was good the next day with that thing. The next day I was good, man. I was up and going though. She's like, just put some of this on your back though, and it's good. It was that green rubbing alcohol. But then I seen the like the nugs. I'm like, oh shit, that's some bud up in here, you know? But it worked though. And that shit worked better than Esau's shit that he has, like ointments that he, you know?
He's only gonna give you fucking menthol.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like the one that, you know, like it was a white one that had menthol one, but actually only worked temporary though, you know? But this one, I used it though, and I was good though, man. I was like, man, your grandma, those are her herbs though. I don't know if she smokes them, but
yeah,
but she knows them, you know?
And when we drink that chocolate, the grandma puts the herbs in it.
Oh, that's right, yeah. My grandma's
root. And then everybody's like, burping. That's for gas relief. She gives it that to you at the end of dinner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. My grandma did that too. Yeah.
People, man, your car's supposed to be the smartest motherfucking tribe.
Yeah, and they're the ones that are in the clinic.
They're
all of them.
In the fields too, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. On the fields, yeah, because this car's good with the herbs though. Good with the herbs though, man. It's also too with like Gad though. Gad's good with the herbs too, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the car too though. So I'm like these people. But the thing is, man, it's the car simple. It's the car simple, man. So that's how do you think he was able to get all them in the clinic though, man?
Because they're sick.
Yeah.
It's hard to die with honor in this country.
Yeah. Can you get that one? The Corinthians?
It's 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
See? Because when we suffer, it's only for a little bit though, man. And I understand though, you know, waking up to the pain every day and things like that though, it sucks though. And not to see this society, Esau, everything comes with a lot of affliction though. But like I said, it's only for a bit, man. It's only temporary though, because we know these bodies though. We're not gonna live up to 100 years with these bodies though. So we know the end game though, man. You know, we just don't know how it's gonna play out.
That fucking sucks right there. Like you have pain. You know you're gonna have the same pain tomorrow. You might even have it for like fucking months or even years.
Yeah.
But Ishikar says, fuck it, I'm gonna work. And then they end up working his comp. Hurting themselves.
Oh, and that's exactly what happened to a woman that I picked up though. You know, she worked in the fields too.
Fuck.
She was, you know, she worked and then she didn't go to the doctor, so it started the wheel, you know, it started getting infected. So it got to the point where she ended up just saying, fuck, well, I just might as well go to the doctors. They said that shit was so infected that they were gonna try to amputate it. And she fought and said, nah, hell no, you're not gonna amputate my whole foot. So what they did was they amputated like half of the wheel, you know, but it wasn't the whole foot. Because she was at least fighting her not to cut off the whole foot. Because they were like, the doctor was telling her, she got pissed off too. The doctor, she's like, how are you gonna tell me like the whole foot? You know, I told her they were just trying to get cash out. And she's like, yeah, the surgeons, you know, they try to cash out on me though. She's like, they're gonna have it with me. So they just cut off where it was infected though, half of the wheel.
I'd be like, I'm fucking gonna hurt like this forever.
Yeah, that's the thing though. So now she's with the walker and shit, you know, but she's like, I'd rather be on the walker than to be on a fucking wheelchair.
That's funny you said that, because when I was working where I was working, there's dude who came in and he had half of his foot missing.
Shit.
They're just doing that to fucking Jake.
Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. Like, what about all these fucking Edomites though, man?
What about healing motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They're just so simple, like, it's for them.
And then they'll use stuff like, well, the scripture says, what if your eye is infected when you pull it out? You're like, no, bitch.
Stupid idea.
I ain't pulling out my fucking eye. Even if it's all fucked up. Like, that's how it is. But like something like a heel, you need your heel to balance. To walk around, to work, to live. For everybody. The heel is gone, you can't work no more.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't even tell that lady her options.
Oh, no, they're gonna say just cut her foot off.
Well, it's your health. Your health is more important. No, bitch. My health is related to my living because I need my health to be 100% so that I can work today.
Exactly. Yeah.
But with this surgery, you won't be able to work. Oh, well then, can you do something for me? No, that's on you. Bitch.
Yeah. That's just how it is, man. That's how this fucking devil is, man. You know? So that's the thing, man. What happens though is that, you know, eventually they can't do as much things though, they get depressed though, man. Like I seen a clip though where they told these Edomites they're translating like the gorilla that he's gonna die though, right? So the gorilla was they're showing like videos to the gorilla, and it was showing like dead carcasses of a gorilla though. So eventually they made a gorilla depressed. They made a gorilla depressed though, where he didn't want to play no more. He was just all depressed. So you know these devils, man, they fuck with people, man. They fuck with everything, the animals and shit like that, man. So that's the thing about it though, man. So we know we're gonna have to suffer though, as it is though, man. You know. Can you first get up Revelation 2 and 10? Yeah, so in the scriptures it talks about being martyrs, so you know.
It's Revelation 2 and 10. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Sweet. Be faithful all the way to death though. So imagine though. Imagine you get thrown in prison though.
I gotta take this call.
Yeah. You want me to continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
So imagine though,